Hey everyone, this is going to be the video tutorial on how to do the exterior construction using leather for the classic zip around wallet. I will be doing another video on how to do the fabric and vinyl version, but for now this is the leather version. So in front of me I have pattern piece B, which is the exterior stabilizer, cut in Craftex. I have the markings already done as listed in the prep area. I have a piece of foam that is cut from template D, and this foam is 1/8 of an inch thick, open cell, and I purchased it at Home Depot and it's used for flooring underlay. I also have my leather piece, which I have done in the prep area. This is pattern piece A, which is your exterior. And this is what it looks like on the face. It's very shiny. It's from Pelli Valori and it's actually pigskin suede. So it's very, very thin, under 1 ounce, 0.7, and it's perfect for this leather zip around wallet. Okay, so let's get started. You are going to need some fabric glue or water-based contact cement, which is available at Tandy Leather. I prefer to use the fabric glue for this just because it's just easier for me to work with, and I have it. Now, the fabric glue you want to use is going to be something that dries clear and it can spread very easily across the whole area that you need to glue. So you also want to maybe have a credit card, an old credit card, or a piece of cardboard that you can smooth down the glue. I personally use my fingers because I think I must have liked painting when I was a kid, finger painting. So I will also have beside me a damp cloth to wipe my hands off. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to flip this Craftex piece to the back side where there is no markings, and you are going to take some glue and you're going to spread it all the way around your Craftex, because you're going to be putting your foam to the back side of this Craftex. So if you can see, I'm using my fingers and I'm just going all the way around to show you. If you are going to use a credit card or a piece of cardboard, it's very easy to spread as well. I just kind of like to feel what I'm doing, and but this gives you a much better coverage if that's what you prefer to do. Okay, so you can see that I've gone around the whole piece of Craftex. Smooth that out a little bit more. I'm just going to wipe my hands so that I don't have any glue on it. Now I'm going to take this piece of foam and I'm going to center it right in on the back side of this Craftex. You should have approximately 1/4 of an inch all the way around the exterior. Now, normally I would let this dry. I would put some weight on it and I would let it dry so that it's nice and bonded. But because we're doing a video, I want to show you quickly on how to continue so that we're not waiting. So now that is done, you're going to take some more glue and you're going to place it on the back of the foam. Now, it's very, very important, especially on this piece, to make sure that you completely cover the foam. Don't leave any areas that might have no glue, because you need this to adhere well to the back side of the leather piece. Okay, so there you go. We've completely covered that whole piece. Now what you want to do is you want to lift this Craftex and you are going to place this right side down on top of the line that you have drawn, and those are guidelines for this pattern piece. And then what you're going to do is you're going to smooth this out, and you are going to let this sit for probably about 15-20 minutes, and I would like you to put some weight on it so that that adheres very well to that piece of leather, and then we'll continue. Okay, once this has dried sufficiently, what you need to do now is you need to add more glue to the exterior all the way around. Now I have trimmed back or snipped around my corners so that I can bend them nice and evenly around so that it stays, it's easier to fold and get a nice beautiful curve. And I'll show you that in just a second. I smooth out this glue so that it's nice and even going all the way around. You use a lot of glue when you're doing this wallet, so you want to find a good one that's going to work for you. Okay, so as you can see, I have already snipped my corners here. You can do that after you've glued if you want, but you can do it before. It doesn't really make a difference. Just make sure that if you're using your scissors, you want to clean them off, because you don't want glue to dry on the scissors. Okay, so this is how we begin. I start at the side and I bring that over. Don't pull on the leather, you just smooth that over. Now you can use a stick or something. I think it's a turner, a plastic turner, for you know, folding around. I like my finger, I like to feel everything I'm doing. So you want to go to that side about halfway up, and then you want to do this side. So you're just nicely smoothing so it's nice and even along that edge. And then I go up to the top and I bring this down to the top. Now you're leaving your corners because those will be the last thing you will do. Right up through the bottom. Now make sure that you're nice and even and smooth, and you've aligned that craft text so that it's got a nice sharp crisp edge. Okay, so we're going to start with this top corner. What you want to do is you want to get right into the very corner, and you want to bring that piece down so that you have got that edge close to the corner edge. So now you're going to start slowly bringing so that you don't get too much bulk around that corner. I generally will push it along in the edge, this edge, not down here. So you grab a hold of this corner like so, and then you're slowly going to bring this edge down and in so that it's nice and even. See how perfect that corner is? Now go ahead and do this corner. And you're going to bring this, I want to get sure my fingers are out of the way. So you can see how nice and smooth that piece is. We'll do this other edge here. It's hard to get this video without my fingers being in the way, but I think you can kind of get a really good idea. Pushing that down, and now doing this other piece, the other side I should say. And now the nice thing with fabric glue is that you can lift that up if you make a mistake, and then put it right back down again. Okay, so there you go. This is the exterior all ready to go. This is what it looks like to the front. You notice that the foam is 1/4 of an inch less all the way around from the exterior, from the craft text, and that is so that when you sew through you don't have a large bulk, and the foam actually gives you a nice soft feel when you are doing your when you're doing your wallet. So it's got a nice softness to it. Okay, so there we go, and that's how you do the exterior of your leather wallet.